Hello and welcome everybody. Here with me is Mr. Davis, and going to ask him some questions. So Davis, what are some challenges you see in the Frankfort football program?
Well, this completion of our first year was one that, every first year program I've been a part of is come in and assess where we're at and start to build off of where we're at. And certainly the challenges associated with Frankfort football was one that the program just needed attention from the ground up, starting with our youth league, middle school, and high school programs. So, when we talk about challenges, that's kind of where they lie, is just establishing a vertical program. And by vertical program, I mean one that everybody has a piece of the puzzle, puts in their piece of the puzzle, and each puzzle builds off of the last piece. So eventually it culminates on Friday nights in the fall.
Alrighty. So what are some challenges or changes from last football season to this upcoming season?
Every year one has its own set of challenges, and some situations have been more turbulent than others, and certainly working through year one, you look at what we can do better, what needs to be fixed, I guess, if for lack of better words, and then putting the plan in place. And that's the exciting part, is identifying those things and then going out and crafting the plan and then putting the plan in place so that your kids have a chance to succeed. So going into next year, we've went out as coaches and tried to find a system that best fits what our kids can do and have success on the field with. So schematically, there are some changes. What I'm most excited about is our weight room changes. One of the things that was identified was kind of a recreational weights kind of attitude from our program, and so what we want to do is start prescribing a program weightlifting wise that is calculated and allows the kids to compete in every lift to maximize their weight gain. We really feel like that's where our program is going to start to change.
All right. So athletes who want to play football, what should they do to prepare for the upcoming season?
Well, first of all, we offer weightlifting right now Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school till 4:15. That's open to anybody. Any athlete at Frankfort can come in. We're not going to turn anybody away. And then into the summer, we'll have a summer calendar that will come out here in a couple months, or a couple weeks rather, that detail exactly what the summer program is going to look like. So from that perspective, we're trying to get kids in the door. We're trying to get them into the program, teach them how to use the program, and then by allowing them to use the program, to become comfortable with the program, they can then compete in their lifts. And I think that's critical for our program, is the ability to compete, to push yourself, to understand what it means to be a competitor. And I really truly believe it starts with our weight program.
Alrighty, so can anyone attend weight training, and what sports should do weight training?
Well, I tell you what, every coach should have input as to what that weight training looks like relative to their athlete. Ultimately, weight training is open to anybody. When we lift weights, really what it boils down to is, one is injury prevention. That's our first goal for why we lift weights. Two is to develop confidence in ourselves. It's easy to compete when you have confidence in yourself, and I think that's very important. And then third is strength development. So, if you can come in and you can compete in the weight room, you're going to see gains. The program that we utilize, we feel like maximizes those gains, and so the kids can see themselves getting stronger. They then become more confident in themselves. It becomes easier to go out there and compete on a day in, day out basis in any endeavor. When you're confident in yourself, it's going to help in football. It's going to help in all your sports, but it's also, when you're confident in yourself, it's also going to play into the classroom too, and I think that's very important.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on here today.